What's up guys, it's your boy Ru and we are back for another Trails of Cold Steel video. So now, last time, we got our midterm scores back. Class 7, of course, beat the nobles, you know what I'm saying? It's class 7, what did they all expect? But, Patrick and his little sheep crew got salty, so they confronted us. They decided to show up during the practical exams, and to say it went terribly wrong, to say that it was a disaster, is a huge understatement. But eventually, we did get through it, and now we're about to start our next field study, which we are going to Gaius' Homeland, which, by the way, Misty talked about that place in her little show, Abin Time. So I don't know if that was a little clue there, little hint for whatever reason, because you know she loves her mind games. But I'm probably just reaching. Anyways, let's get right into this. Sophie and Laura have her issues. They are on the same squad going to Bariona Island over in Ortis, which we don't actually see in this game. Or any of the... I don't think we see that in the first two games. We don't go there to 3, I believe. Yeah, so this trip is going to take a while. Definitely going to take a while. So yeah, Fee and Laura are still having their issues. We're about to head to Nord Highlands with this crew. We've got Elise, right? Emma, Gaius, and Eustace. So, I'm honestly extremely worried for this. Buy tickets. I'm extremely worried for this. The difficulty level is about to... This is kind of where things really start to pick up difficulty-wise, as we clearly saw. Old schoolhouse, 3rd floor, what was that? And then Patrick and his little sheep men, his sheep boys. Like, are you kidding me? There's no reason for why I should have lost that many times. So I'm definitely worried, terrified. Yeah, let's just hope it's not a complete bloodbath, because it's insane, man. It's insane. There's gonna be a lot of problems that arise. And I wonder how clearly their group is not going to do that well. They can't even talk to each other. That's one good thing though about this group. There's no one's in any internal quarrels. I can link with everybody, right? Fee and Laura couldn't link. That definitely hindered me a little bit. In the old schoolhouse. The Patrick one, I can't even justify. Like that blew my mind. That actually blew my mind. I had no idea it was going to get that challenging so quickly. And the fact that we don't really, like, this squad doesn't really have a damage dealer. I think I'm literally going to be banking on Emma, which is bad because she has EP. So all her damage is based off her EP because of her arts. And I can't use items to replenish. And I have limited charging station heals. So I have no idea how this is going to go. Hopefully Eustace and Gaius learn a couple of new crafts. But now it's time for a long road trip. Oh, that's right. We're all going on the same train to the capital city, Heimdall. And then we're going to depart from there. Maki is trying to make conversation. Bariona Island. Byronia Island. Speak. It's actually pretty dope. Really dope. I can't wait to go there. But I find it very interesting that we're both headed to places that both have that statue. If you play the game, play any of these Trails games, you know what I'm talking about when I'm referring to that gigantic statue. Could that be coincidence? Or did we go there at the same time because of that? Did Sarah want us seeing that? I don't know. And the fact that we're just going there so coincidentally to what all the issues that are about to happen, I find that also very interesting. Although it's basic plot development, let's be honest. So far, this game is extremely slow. First 2 chapters are it's pretty slow for this game. But from here on out, it should be picking up here. Arriving in Heimdall, we will definitely be here later. We will definitely be here later. And nothing good is going to happen at all. Whatsoever. The home of a certain Imperial Governor's son. Yep, Gaius probably never seen anything like this. Considering that he's from the settlement. Already giving up. So quick to give up, man. Come on. These are your comrades here, your nakama. You can't just quit on them. That classic come back home safe. Oh, we're heading to Rower. Oh, we're heading to Rower. Notice that a certain someone, a certain maid, if you will, left Thor's Academy. I wonder why. Oh, wait. Is this? It is. I thought it was. That's why I like pre-reacted. It's her. The first time she gets screen time. 3 chapters in, the very first time we get screen time of her. Oh, it's her too. The troublemaker. Somewhat. At least in the beginning, she's really much a troublemaker. I think it's hilarious the way she teases her about her brother. Yeah, let it start, let it begin. Let the teasing begin. Uh-huh. We're just passing through. Don't worry. You'll see us. I'll see you later on. You gotta love this. She really shouldn't have, but she would have found out eventually. Because I believe the Schwarzer family and the Imperials are very close. They have close ties, if I'm not mistaken. Well, also Rean's adopted father has a relationship with a certain chancellor. So that could also be, that's another connection how the Princess Alphine would have met up with Rean if Elise never told her. It's a little side thought. Sometimes she takes it a little too far though. But I'm still here for it. And then this girl. The girl that always gives me conflicted feelings. Especially in Trails of Cold Steel 4. The amount of conflicted feelings is like insane with this woman. What could be going on in the villa right now? I wonder what's happening in the villa in this time frame. I don't think it's anything specific because the summer festival shouldn't be for about a month, right? I think. Because if I remember correctly, we're in June and summer festival is July, no? I believe summer festival is in July. Let us know then. So North Highlands is pretty beautiful. Like if this had like a high def like imagery that like, for example, Colonel Kuseki revealed, like if it was that quality animation like Nord Highlands, oh my goodness, that would have been a beautiful sight. Oh, this is why we're going to Roar. That's right, they're in the same province area. I forgot. It's just that Nord Highlands is like a little bit more to the edge, I think, if I remember correctly, like more towards the mountains, like he said. So I think it's fairly close to Ymir too, in a sense. It should be in like that general area. Yeah, it's gonna feel totally different than the country. than the Empire, which I am here for, because the Empire can sometimes be a little bit nonsensey. Eustace, right? Remember Eustace likes to ride horses. We saw that in the bonding event. She's probably excited to which we are going to ride a horse, because imagine if we had to walk. If we had to walk the entire North Highlands area, even with the double speed, that would have taken years. It would have taken years. Thank goodness they give us a horse. And Imperial Army. Emperor Drykel's founded his army when he went to engage in the World War of Lions. He founded his army, essentially started it up in Nord with the local warriors, if you want to call them that. So that's pretty dope. Erebonia has some connection with North Highlands, even though it's like a separate little settlement area. It doesn't really belong to the Empire. But they often get caught in between like Imperial issues because it's within like the border. Alright, we have a ride and roar. Elise Reinford's hometown. Also where the Reinford company is located. Which the fact, like, the way that her little house is built is utterly insane. We'll see that, I believe, in the next chapter after this. No, actually, no, that's a chapter after that. 2 chapters from now. Because it kind of alternates. I believe the squad, like, it rotate through. Well, at least Rean, it'll rotate through because, you know, Sarah loves using this guy for all sorts of plans. And here we go. A certain interaction that's purely coincidence. There's no need, trust me. You don't need to buy no any food. There's no reason at all. The greatest. The greatest maid is here. Always knowing what's about to happen. So remember, she left in the morning as we head out, right? That little scene in the previous part. She left the Thor's Military Academy as Sarah was about to also leave, as we were leaving towards the train station. So she was coming here to do something for Irina, but also for this. I told you, she's everywhere. Sharon, what am I saying? Sharon is literally everywhere. So shook. How did she get here before us? That's so funny. It's so funny she left after us, but she got here before them. That smile on her face. Not only did she get here, she also made us lunch. Look at that. Does it get any better? Does it get any better? I believe she got back to her private craft, probably. Or she just ran there and beat a train. Because if that's what she did, I totally believe that. Honestly. Yeah, she's there, but I still believe it if she ran back and beat the train. It's totally plausible. Are you kidding me? Nice.
ありがとうございます。
ありがたくごちそうになろう。
まったく何か企んでるかと思ったら、このままノルド高原まで来るつもりじゃないでしょうね。
Hold on. I forgot she says this. You're not planning on coming all the way to North Highlands, are you?
いえ、実はこの後別のお仕事が入りまして、トリスタに戻るのも少々遅れそうな見込みです。別の仕事？
私の仕事の手伝いをしてもらうことになったのよ。
This is also when we first meet Elisa's mother. And remember, Sharon's not going to be in Nord, right? She just said it. She's not coming to Nord, clearly. But now it's time to meet her mother, Elisa's mother. She's quite a character.
久しいわね、アリサ。そしてそちらが7組の面々というわけね。
Irina Reinford.
アリサの母、イリーナです。
Irina Reinford. I just said Ford because I felt like it. So her, she's the chairman of the Reinford company. She runs all the manufacturing of all these weapons that's about to appear.
ラインフォルトグループの会長を務めているわ。
And all she cares about is expanding her company and making money.
よろしくお願いします。
I can't hate on it because, you know, life runs based off money, but still, dang, girl. Now, mind all those tanks she makes, airships, all of that, it's nuts. Well, not her specifically, right? She doesn't actually make them. She has, like, a team and all that. She has, like, little divisions, but still.
はじめまして、エマ・ミルスティンです。
ガイウス・ウォーゼル、よろしくお願いする。
They're also nervous. Look at Elisa's stare down, jeez.
ユーシス・アルバレア、見知りおきを願おうか。
まあ、せいぜい不詳の娘と仲良くしてやってちょうだい。仕事があるのでこれで失礼させてもらうわ。シャロン、行くわよ。
かしこまりました、会長。
I feel like a lot of Elisa's attitude comes from her mother. Like, they kind of resemble each other in that way. And then she got her brains from her father.
いい加減にして。
Like her technological brain aspect, her abilities as a technologist. I feel like that's her father's side and her attitude is her mother's side, definitely, for sure.
いつもそうやって仕事ばかりを最優先して、勝手に家から飛び出した娘に何か一言くらいはないわけ？
You didn't notice I left the house? I think she kind of noticed.
お嬢様。
Because she sits in a particular position where she will know all your activities.
あなた自身の人生、好きに生きればいいでしょ。ラインフォルトを継ぐことを強制する気もないわ。あの人のように勝手気ままに生きるのも悪くはないでしょ。
Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility. Oh, I think she's talking about the grandfather here. For a second, I thought she was talking about her husband, Elisa's father, but I'm definitely thinking it's the grandfather because it sounds like him, in a way.
それに、あなたの学院生活も最低限のことは把握してるわ。
And there it is. She's about to reveal.
学院からの月ごとの報告でね。
Yeah, she sits on the board of directors of Thor's with Rufus. Utterly crazy. So that's Eustace's older brother and Elisa's mother. Both of them sit on the board of Thor's.
シャロンが母様に報告するのは当然覚悟はしてたけ
So
ど。
she kind of went to run away from Reinford and her mother, but then she ended up just going right to the place where she sits at the board of directors. That's hilarious.
その学院からの報告って？
That's so funny.
ああ、言ってなかったかしら。
How ironic.
トールズ士官学院。あなたたちの学院の常任理事を務めさせてもらっているから。
Literally knows everything about what she's been doing. And she's trying to make it so her mother doesn't know. It's ridiculous, so funny.
それって。
ルーファスさん、ユーシスのお兄さんと同じか。
And let's not forget the third member.
そうらしいな。
Right? There's 3 of them.
ラインフォルトの会長。理事としては申し分ない人材だが。
アークスと魔道場についてもそれなりに関わっていてね。7組の運用レポートについては毎回興味深く拝見してるわ。
See, all she cares about is results. I forgot she also made the orbital staff, so now she just wants information to see how good they are, so she can probably make more. Right, sell it to more places that need them.
今回の特別実習についてもまあ期待させてもらいましょう。
Please give me some good readings.
それではお嬢様
Such a character, she's so imposing. She is so imposing.
皆様もどうかお気をつけていってらっしゃいませ。
アリサさん。
大丈夫か？
I feel like it's a little bit. Oh, actually, not really, because considering like what the family went through and then what her mother did, I can kind of understand. And we'll get into the Reinford family background as we play through these games. See, okay, so I was going to skip, but let's just keep this in here because Eustace. So Elisa is complaining at the fact that. Right, like Elisa's mother is her mother is constantly like knowing what she's doing, but like for Eustace, because of how much of an ass his father is, like he's like, why are you even complaining? Because his father never does anything with this guy. He literally uses him for his own personal plots. Like, are you serious? Yeah. That's why I understand why some people get annoyed with her. Because it's like, okay, we get it, you want to complain, like you have your own issues, but compared to like Eustace and like Rean and like some of these other people, like the backstory is a lot more heavy. Although I would argue that Reinford's history and kind of their backstory is also kind of heavy as well. Like once it gets revealed. Because it's a lot more dark than just like, at least in my opinion, it's a lot more dark than just her father dying. Because, well, like, technically he's not dead. And that's not a spoiler, because that actually gets revealed in 4, so... Because I'm thinking if you guys haven't played Hajimari, I'm trying to keep Hajimari spoilers to a minimum. Okay, we are arriving at Nord. Beautiful place, beautiful place. And what's dope is how like closely attached to it the people that live there are. Like they really are. It's more than just like a place they live. It's truly a house, like a home. It's truly a home in every single meaning of the word. We're finally here. Finally at Zender Gate. Time to get this thing started. So this is the Lieutenant General. He's the one that recommended Gaius to go to Thor's. He's also another one that has a very strong presence. See, this is how new Class 7 is. This guy's part of the Imperial Army, right? The armed forces, and he doesn't even know like he's never seen a red shirt uniform wearing. He's never seen a red uniformed class before. Meaning, like, literally, Class 7 is the first of its kind. And it's fairly coincidental with all the issues that are happening between nobles and commoners. Could a certain someone that founded this class have a purpose in mind? Eustace will figure it out. I think, right? Because... since he's nobility, he should know who this is. I'm surprised Rean hasn't said anything since he's a martial artist. He said he's heard his class is interesting. Essentially, is all he said there. General Vander, Zechs Vander. I believe his nickname is One-Eyed Patch or One-Eyed Zechs, something like that. If I remember correctly. There we go. I was wondering how he didn't. Yeah, see, one-eyed Zechs. I was wondering why they didn't recognize him because of the martial art styles. Usually he's quite knowledgeable about that stuff. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. The Vanders are celebrated military families. All of them are OP, ridiculously, insanely strong. Well, except for one. Our sage being Laura's family style. Laura's basically family style. They're the ones who run our sage swordsmanship. Yeah, so what I believe is about to happen is that we get out of this place, we get a horse, and then when we get to Nord, like get to the Nordic settlement. Yeah, so he arranged horses. So anyways, when we get to the Nordic settlements, I'm thinking it's gonna go straight to night. We're gonna fall asleep, and then we're gonna wake the next day and then start our field study. So, I'm thinking of doing a little bit grinding because that might be a free heal. Just because I need a little bit of levels, like for sure. If we have learned anything from the practical exam in the old schoolhouse, is that I need some levels. And I need money to buy some new armor, because I can't even remember the last time I upgraded my armor. Oh, is this an automatic cutscene? If this is an automatic cutscene, I'm kind of going to be disappointed, I'm not going to lie. Well, it's not really. Well, no, not animated cutscene, but you know what I'm going to try to do, like, the cutscene for, like, Trails, the way they do it. Rather than us getting to roam our way to the nomadic settlement. There's the watchtower. I love the design of that Stonehenge. Super dope. I think it's a great idea that they threw in there. I believe this is because they're from the Empire. This is their first time seeing this because it's so far out. And Emma hasn't seen it because, you know, because of the reasons why she won't, like, tell us who she is. Essentially, that life is what kept her from seeing stuff like this. And Eustace's wish came true. He wanted to ride horses in Nord, and now he can. Please don't be like an odd. Please let me roam. Please let me roam. Rean has riding experience because of animal hunting with his father. I wonder why Elise has. Like, why would Elise have horseback riding experience? I feel like her mother would just buy a car. Not even buy a car, have a car made. What the heck? Oh, this is automatic, isn't it? It's unfortunate one of the girls didn't ride with Rean. Why don't you guys want to ride with my mans? Map. Got the map. Map is definitely useful. Now let's get going. Lucan, so Zechs just said that Lucan and the Elder is waiting for him, and the Lucan, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Lucan is Gaius' father, and essentially like one of the heads of the Nordic settlement.
すごいな。とんでもない開放感だ。
No, it's automatic. No.
まるで風になったみたい。
What about my grinding?
そうですね。ちょっと怖いですけど。
まあ、時期になれる。しかし、 馬術部の連中に羨ましがられそうな体験だな。
This is beautiful.
確かに。
Even though it's an old game with HDR, this is beautiful.
北東に向かった先にある。
I don't know if it makes a difference, but it looks really
なんと
nice.
かたどり着くとしよう。
ああ、
行きましょう。
Please, please. All right. I can get some grinding in. All right. So, I'm actually going to end the video here. Finally got to Nord. We are about to start the next field study where nothing but disaster awaits. So as we'll get into that in the next video. For now, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.